Now, I was sitting at home wondering if I had to create a trading desk full of current sports stars, 10 of them, who would I employ? Now that got me thinking, and I put together that list for this video. But for you traders out there, there is a serious message to this video, which I will explain shortly. Hello, I'm Stephen Hope, trader and founder of The Stop Hunter. So this is sort of a fun video, but with a serious learning meaning. Now, what is that serious learning meaning? Well, it's actually that you can learn from the traits of these top sports stars and use them in your trading. So what I'm going to do, first of all, is I'm going to give you 20 of those traits that I see in these sports stars. I'm then going to go through the 10 sports stars that I would employ currently. Now that's not an exhaustive list. You might think of your own, and again, let me know in the comments below. And then from that, hopefully you can pick one of those stars and try and develop their mindset and thinking and relate that into your trading. Now, I can tell you, role models like this, it doesn't have to be a trading role model. It can be a sports role model or from any walk of life that you view has got those skill sets, psychological skill sets that you could use in your trading. So let's first of all look at the 20 traits that I think are prevalent in these sports stars and in the top traders of the world. Now, this list of 20 is in no particular order, but hopefully it's going to give you a picture, the makeup of these top sports stars. And like I said, you can then take that into the world of trading, because the world's best traders also exhibit these same type of psychological factors. And don't worry if you're not born with them. A lot of these can be learned and developed over time. I'm not going to spend too much time on these because a lot of them are common sense and make sense. So I'm just going to go through the list, and then we're going to look at the 10 sports stars that I would employ. So first up, we've got resilience. It's tough at the top, and you win, lose, you've got to take the blows, with the good times. And because of that, sometimes you'll be stubborn at times, adaptable. These guys are also good at listening to advice. They have coaches. These are the top people in the world, have their own coaches. They're flexible. They're very consistent in what they do. They repeat success methods, applications time after time. They're very analytical in their approach. There's nothing to do with numbers, some of these sports, but they are very analytical, and they are hyper motivated and hyper focused at all times. They know their goals. They are great decision makers under pressure, and that separates them from the very good sportsmen to the top ranked sportsmen. They're smart thinkers. They think outside the box, and also, like in the world of trading, it's common sense. You don't have to be a PhD mathematician to be a great trader. There's common sense in there, and it's the same within sports. They can be cautious, patient, composed, and what I like to term, they're a little bit psychopathic as well. And that's not your Hannibal Lecter mass murderer psychopathic. That is like your James Bond psychopathic, cool under pressure, determined, gets the job done. That type of psychopathic. They're self-confident. They always show the courage of their convictions. They're detached emotionally, more often than not, from what they're doing, because that allows them to create success, and they're very measured in what they do. So that's the 20 I think you should look for, the 20 traits. So now, more excitingly, let's look at the 10 that I would employ on my trading desk. Now, first up, from the world of motor racing and Formula One, we have two very focused racing drivers who win at all costs, but in a measured, calculated, psychopathic way. That is Max Verstappen, the Dutch driver, and Sebastian Vettel, multiple world champion. And another driver from the world of motorsport that I've included here is a guy called Sebastien Ogier. Now he is a 7-time world rally champion, and that sport is another level of quick decision making, smart thinking, resilience. That is a tough sport, and he does that time after time very successfully. Then we move on to the world of golf. There's a lot of strategy, skill, handling pressure, decision making around there, and I've gone for Tiger Woods for obvious reasons. The way he has dominated his sport by taking it to the next level, really. And I've also put in there a newer player called Bryson DeChambeau, who's known as the scientist, and he is a smart thinker. He works out the way to get ahead, and that puts him in my trading desk. And then we've got tennis with Roger Federer, cold, calm, calculated, some would say maybe detached emotionally from his results, but a great player, and I think would make a great trader. And then on to basketball. We all know of LeBron James, a great player, but wow, is he really, really focused, motivated, great under pressure, smart thinking. He's got all the skills there. And then we go on to American football, and I've got two of the best ever quarterbacks in there. They need to plan, focus, motivate, a whole set of skills that would be great for my trading desk, and that is Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers. And then we move on to a sport that a lot of you might not have been involved with. I actually have done a lot of this. It's triathlon, and I've done my own Ironman triathlons as well. But this guy, who I've, as you can see from the photo here, spent some time with in the past, is Alistair Brownlee. He's an Olympic world champion, and I can tell you by doing these events, I know personally that the amount of strategy, motivation, just getting up, doing the training, consistency, planning, resilience, confidence, courage and convictions, it's all in there in the triathlon world. So Alistair Brownlee makes it into my shortlist. So there you go, that's my 10 that we had. Just to recap, we had from the world of golf, Tiger Woods and Bryson DeChambeau. From motor racing, Max Verstappen, Sebastian Vettel, Seb Ogier. From American football, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady. Basketball, LeBron James. And we had Alistair Brownlee from triathlon and Roger Federer from tennis. So that's my 10, and I hope that you can then have a look at them, study them and see what traits they have, and pull them out and try and apply them. Look at that list of 20 and apply them into your trading. Now that would be my Sportstar dream trading team, 10 on the desk. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll ever be able to afford them or employ them. They're just too good and too expensive at what they do. But it's probably a controversial list, and you've probably got your own ideas. So who would you include in your own personal trading desk? Sports stars that you think should be in that list. Have I got any wrong? Let me know in the comments below. And I'm hoping that you can see the serious point that I'm trying to make from this video, that you can take experts in other fields and learn from them and use their skills and traits into and apply into your own world of trading. So if you've liked today's video, please give us the thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and bell buttons to receive further notification of future content such as this. And all that is left for me to say is thanks for watching, good luck with the trading, and I'll see you in the next video.